How's it going, everyone? Joey here, and today I thought I would go over three recent movie trailers that we've gotten that look pretty good and I'm hoping will be really awesome theater experiences. Now, the first one I thought I would go over is The Fantastic Four First Steps. This looked pretty good to me, honestly. I dig the Fantastic Four characters. I like that. The backstory is with this Marvel's first family is that Stanley, when he was working for Marvel, he was getting kind of burnt out on kind of writing material that he wasn't really enthusiastic about. So his wife told him, just go in, write something you're really passionate about, and the worst thing they could do is fire you. Which he sounded miserable at his job already, so he decided, hey, let me give it a shot. And that's when he came up with the characters of Fantastic Four, and now, they are extremely iconic. Now, we've had several incarnations of Fantastic Four in film over the years. And, we had one with Chris Evans, who eventually became our Captain America in the MCU later. And, spoilers for Deadpool Wolverine, they do a little nice joke with that. And then a few years down the line, we got Fan Forstig, as many people like to call it. And I, like most people, it didn't work for me. Did not care for what they were trying to do. I think there was a lot of studio interference, but still, it was just not a good movie. But with this new one, Marvel is taking a different direction. It appears that they are going to do Fantastic Four in a alternate reality that takes place in the 60s. And right there, I'm thinking, hey, that's kind of a neat little direction. We're not gonna connect everything to like Iron Man and the Hulk and Thor and everything right off the bat. We're in a different reality here, and we'll probably cross over to the MCU reality at some point in time. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked what I was seeing from the trailer. I like seeing Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. That man cannot do any wrong for me. I love him as Mando. Of course, Joel Miller in the Last of Us TV series, and so many more. He's just somebody I really root for as an actor. And he got some great shots of the new Thing that we're getting in this movie. And for me, it works. I think he's comic accurate. I like what they're doing with his eyes. I know, like a lot of the internet, like the internet it's very divisive right now. Some people love the design, some people hate it. I think if you're gonna do this character again, I think they went a pretty good direction with it. So, works for me. But what works for me the most in this trailer is that we are going to apparently be getting a comic accurate Galactus. And he, is, as most Marvel fans know, he is kind of a big deal villain. He's, one of the cooler ones. Of course, they tried doing him before in the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer movie, where he was just like this big cloud, and it didn't work. I don't know what was going on there. But this, they're giving him the whole helmet and everything, and from just a little bit they show, I'm definitely excited to see what this villain brings to the table. But yeah, it was just a quick little trailer, and I think it looks fun, and Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, the next one I'm going to go over is a little bit different than Fantastic Four. I am talking about Final Destination Bloodline. This is the sixth film in the Final Destination franchise, for which majority of them I'm a fan of. You know that they have some gnarly kills in it, and I mean it is like a pretty cool little concept. Like, what if death itself was after you? So yeah, this trailer just kind of shows a quick little scene from the movie where a guy in a tattoo slash piercing parlor, he's doing a tattoo on somebody and he's kind of grumpy. Apparently, his father had just passed away, so it shows him doing a little tattoo of the the name Dad, or the word Dad, on his arm. And while all this is going on, you could see that there's a ceiling fan above his head that has a bunch of chains surrounding him, and the chains start to come loose, and they get caught in the fan, and meanwhile, one of the chains swings and catches his piercing. So yeah, the chain slowly starts to pull on his septum piercing, and like, as a person who's had one of his piercings ripped out, true story. Ouch! It's not a fun time. But while he's being pulled up, there's some flammable chemicals being knocked over, and a whole fire starts, and he gets the piercing pulled out, and he falls into the flames, and then that's just kind of like the end of the scene there. And just from that little bit, wow. So yeah, just from the little bit that they showed, yeah, we're in for some interesting kills for sure, and I cannot wait. And finally, we got a trailer for the new installment in the Jurassic Park slash Jurassic World series. This one is going to be called Jurassic World Rebirth, and it looked okay. I'm interested in seeing it in theaters. I think it'd be a good one to probably see with a crowd. I personally, I'm not too big on the series. Like, I love the first one, like most. I think it's such a classic. But some of the other sequels, they have their ups and downs. I mean, I could watch them and enjoy them enough, but some of them are, they get kind of goofy later on. But with this one, it looks like we have a group of people like on the island where apparently the original Jurassic Park lab was, and they come across the not so successful experiments they performed on the island, which I think is a really cool idea because you're trying to create these new forms of life. Well, not not everything's going to be perfect right off the bat. You're going to have some failures in between. So I think there's a really cool idea there to see these monstrosities kind of that didn't quite make the full dinosaur cut, but they're just big monsters. But yeah, you get some cool shots of Scarlett Johansson being our new lead in this, and somebody I've been a fan of. I of course I like her as Black Widow and stuff, and a bunch of other stuff. I think, yeah, she's a good choice of a lead, and there's just some other shots in the trailer of some dino action. You got the big old swimming crocodile looking ones like trying to like attack the characters on a boat, and then you have a shot the Dilophosaurus, the one that goes and and sprays or vomits the black gunk on you know the guy from from Seinfeld. hits him in the face and everything, and yeah, that's a classic scene I love from the original, and yeah, that they're bringing that one back, and yeah, they're just from the little bit they showed, it looks fun. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Maybe even in a like a 3D showing. That'd be awesome. But yeah. So yeah, everyone, that was just three trailers we've gotten this past week, and yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that looks good right now. I know we're going to end up getting some more. I mean, it's going to be a good year for movies and shows, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what's coming out, and I will be doing some reviews here in the upcoming future, and I have a pretty exciting video I'm gonna be doing by the end of the month. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a really good time, but you'll have to wait and see what that's about. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things I'm excited for, so I cannot wait. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and think about becoming a subscriber. And yeah, leave me a comment down below if you wish. So I hope you're all doing well, and until next time, take care.